Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Walking with William, where I go live 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and walk for 35-40 minutes. And in that time, you bring up a question that I feel is related or not salty. I'll answer. So there's that. And what else? I'm William with Walking with William. And I say, otherwise I'm going to ramble and call off my progress on the treadmill. But at the end, we'll log our results because the little factors of your blood pressure during your time, your speed, your distance, all that adds up, and you can see little changes within a week where you might not see a change on the scales. So, you can stay one weight for 2 or 3 weeks because you're burning off the fat cells, but at the same time you're building up muscle cells, and you can actually do a one-for-one swap for a little while and not see a change. So today is the 13th of February, 2025. It is a Thursday. This is day 61 of logging it. Day 66 of doing it. And it is day 32 of going live with it. I've been going live now with Walking with William since the 1st of January 2025. So, it's a little chilly outside, there's ice. But hey, I'm up and moving, and coming to the gym means that even if there is ice, I don't have an excuse not to work out because the treadmill doesn't have ice on it, so I'm not going to slip and fall and hurt myself. It's not going to be super cold out, so I'm not going to freeze. The gym, for me at least, means I have no excuses, no bugs, no heat, no wind, no rain, no snow, no cold. If it's dark, there's lights in the gym, so just get up and get moving. Alright, we are about halfway through the first cycle. A cycle is 0 degree incline up to 6 degree incline, back down to 0 degree incline. We are currently at the 6 degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour, 101 heart rate beats per minute. 35 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. 0.21 miles completed, and approximately 40 calories expended. So, walking or moving in general, and I say it can be 30 seconds of waving your arms, take a break and wave them for another 30 seconds for a minute. 5 minutes of hula hooping. It doesn't matter, get up and move. But that movement gets the heart going, gets the cardiovascular system going, blood flowing throughout the body. You're taking in oxygen. The lungs are oxygenating that blood that's flowing, and your body starts to wake up with extra oxygen. And yes, if you are a regular here, you have seen me, I'll be right back. And I had to run to the restroom because I had to, the organs inside woke up and said, hey, you gotta go again. And this was on top of having gone before. The more you move, the more your stomach will digest whatever's left in it and push it through. Your body will work out water either through sweat or some other process. So, yeah. Yes, you can lose weight. Right now I am approximately 50 years old. I weigh approximately 280 pounds. When I started this cycle, I was about 303, 304 pounds back in August of 2024. So, actually no, that was November of 2024 is when I weighed that. And I probably weighed more than that when I restarted in August. Hello, Gabe. Good morning, Chewbacca. So, like I said, we just get up and we get moving. That's the key. And then we log it. A little history about me. I actually started working out about 5 years ago now. I could not make it from the front door to the office of the gym, which was about 40 to 60 feet, without stopping halfway, taking a break, resting, catching my breath, and making sure I had energy to move on. So after I did sign up, I started coming to the gym 5 minutes a day on the treadmill, 5 minutes a day, and that built up 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, until I was close to an hour a day on the treadmill. And I decided, hey, I needed to change something. So that's when I started going and doing weight training and moving other muscles to power them up. So now I am on a schedule for the weight training of week A is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I do it after my walking. Week B, which is what we are on, is Tuesday, Thursday. It gets done after walking. And that's what I'm going to do after we get done here, is go do some strength training, some weight training. Because this is week B for me, it's a Tuesday, Thursday week, and that's what has to get done. I am not going to come on here and say, hey, look at my six-pack abs, because I personally will never get there. I've never had them. When I say I'm pushing 50 years old, and I've never had six-pack abs, so I don't expect to ever have them throughout my life. But I can trim down. I can get my heart and cardiovascular systems healthier. I can stave off diabetes and other things that are preventable with massive weight gains. So getting up and moving is a good thing. That's how we stay fit and healthy. You don't have to have a summer ready or beach ready body to be fit and healthy. You just have to get up and move. So we have completed one cycle. We're starting, we've completed 2 cycles. We're starting our 3rd cycle. It's up to a 2-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour, 98 heart rate beats per minute, 28 minutes, 50 seconds left to go, 0.51 miles completed, and expended approximately 91 calories. So, look at that. 10.5 minutes already gone. Again, I think we're on cycle 3. We may be on cycle 2 of 0 degrees up to 6, back down to 0. And talking, keeping your mind off what's going on helps. So everyone who comes in and listens to me ramble, you are helping me keep moving, whether you know it or not. I used to listen to podcasts and stuff while I worked out, and then the holidays came and I caught up with all my podcasts, so none of them really puts out new material until 9 a.m. local my time. So I have nothing to listen to in the mornings, because after they got done, after I caught up with them, it only took about a week, maybe a little longer, to get tired of listening to music, because I turn on this or turn on that, and so much of it is repeats that I got to know it, and it's like, oh, whatever. So I started going live and talking. I talk about the same things pretty much every day, but it's talking and distracting. I lost my workout partner easily 6 months ago because of life. They got to where they needed to go do things outside of working out. It's like, okay, have fun. So I don't get to talk to them either. So, Le Bon Bon. I don't know what Le Bon Bon is. Okay, so we are at 6-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour, 106 heart rate beats per minute, 26 minutes, 3 seconds left to go, 0.64 miles completed, 119 calories expended. So, deep breaths, keep going. We are just around 26 minutes, that's 14 minutes in. We've got 6 minutes, give or take, until the halfway point. We're doing good. You're doing good. Like I say, if it's 30 seconds of waving your arm, take a break and do 30 seconds again to get your minute in. Even if it's 10 seconds and then break, and then 10 seconds and break. Get a minute of doing something, or 5 minutes of doing something, which is where I originally started. At least three times a week. If you can do that, you can progress up. You'll get better. You'll lose weight in the long term, but you'll help the muscles in your heart. You'll help the organs inside, because the cardiovascular, it'll start pumping blood all over the place inside you, taking that oxygen, oxygenate that blood, get it moving around. Your organs will thank you. About halfway through your workout, for me at least, the endorphins start to kick in. So That means you can go further, do more with the endorphins. And then toward the end of my workouts, I have a dopamine rush, which, hey, this isn't too bad. I can do this. This is kind of nice. And that's one of the things that keeps my persistence and consistency going. I'm not overdoing, I'm not hurting myself. So my body is saying, hey, this was kind of rewarding. Let's do it again. It gives me that little dopamine cookie. I like cookies. I'm a heavy guy. I like cookies. So a dopamine cookie is a good thing. Whee! It's just a little cookie that the brain gives to itself, saying, good job. So, okay, we are at the end of that cycle. I think it was cycle 3. I'm pretty sure it was cycle 3 because we're averaging about 5 minutes a cycle. 1 degree incline on the way down to 0, 2.8 miles an hour, 103 heart rate beats per minute. We have 23 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. We've gone 0.78 miles and expended 144 calories. So, yeah, welcome to Walking with William. Like I say, Monday through Friday, I try to get here and get the live going somewhere between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. local time. And I talk and ramble. I answer your questions when possible. And we just keep moving. That's the key. Just keep moving. Like I say, I'm pushing 50. I'm 280 pounds. But so if I can do it, someone younger than me, heavier or lighter than me, even older than me, you can get up. You can do 60 seconds. You can do 5 minutes. You just get up and do something. And like I say, it doesn't have to be walking. For me, over the years, I've learned that walking/running is what actually works for my body to burn off calories and stay fit. Some people, they can do it strictly with strength training. All the more power to them. So learn your body because we're not all the same. Again, a treadmill or with walking or running, for me, even though it's still cardio, is better for me than getting on a bike. But if you've got knee issues, maybe a bike is better, or maybe an elliptical is better. Because technically speaking, on an elliptical, your knee should not be moving. It'll flex a little, but it's not like it's coming up and down and getting jarred by walking or something. So, if you do have an injury or something, there are other ways to do things. I've seen them. I've been on them because I've had arm surgeries to get my arms back into a shape that's productive. I was put on the little cardio machines for the arms. Where you sit there and you go like this with your arms. And that was to help with my flexibility of the arms after the surgery. But, if you can sit down and do that, you're burning calories. It's something. And that's the key, is doing something other than just driving around in a vehicle or sitting at the house. If that means go work in the garden, go work in the garden. Go prune a tree. It doesn't have to, I don't have to prune the whole tree right now. But I've got 15 minutes. Let's get this portion done. You know, so it's little things like that. They do add up in the long run. Alright, we are now over the halfway point. We're going uphill in this cycle. It is a 2-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour. Deep breath, keep moving. 105 heart rate beats per minute. We have 18 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. We've gone 0.98 miles. Look at that. Nearly a mile completed. 176 calories burnt. So that's the key, folks. Just get up, keep moving. You can do it. That's actually the thing. You can do it. Just keep moving. So. As long as we keep moving, we keep doing good. I do appreciate those who have liked my live. Thank you so much. If I were doing it for the likes, I'd probably have a lot more than that, because I'd get into a subject that was a lot spicier. But getting up and moving, I think, is more important than those spicy conversations. So, like I say, get up, get moving. We'll be fine. Okay, up to a 6-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour, 107 heart rate beats per minute. Uphill's a little rough. 17 minutes, 4 seconds left to go, 1.06 miles completed. So, look at that. A mile is completed. We're over the halfway point. We just keep moving. That's the key. Just keep moving. So, get that heart going, get that cardiovascular going, get some airflow in, get that blood oxygenated. You know, you'll hit the endorphins, you'll hit the dopamine, you'll have a good time at the end. But start small. You can always increase tomorrow or the next day. If you overdo it today, you may be out for a week or longer. Again, I restarted in August of 2024 because in June or July, I think it was July of 2024, I had a medical incident that sent me to the hospital for 3 days, and I didn't work out for a year afterwards because, hey, what caused me to be in the hospital, you know? Was it something I was doing, eating, what? So I was reassessing everything as I was going to appointments to find out what was wrong. They say vertigo, and I now take a meloxicam caplet. It's a motion sickness caplet every time I start to get a little dizzy. So, but again, getting your weight down, getting healthier, getting your heart rate, your cardiovascular system going is actually better for you in the long run than any pill could be. You know, so we get up and we get moving. Alright, we have now just about completed that cycle. We are going downhill. We are at a 1-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour, 105 5 heart rate beats per minute. 14 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. 1.19 miles complete. Look at that, look at that. We're going, we're going, we're going. We're well over halfway. We're close to, we're about 2/3 of the way done. So that's a great thing. At the end, we're going to log it. And again, when you log stuff, it's, I don't care if it's a purchase logbook for a workout log like I use, or a little notebook that you got from the dollar store for 99 cents. Logging certain things like your resting heart rate, your average heart rate, the speed you're going, the distance you're going, the incline you're going, how long you're going. All of that adds up, and you can see little changes. Like I started my heart rate today at 77. That's around where it's been hovering this past month. But when I started logging all this, it was up in the high 80s, low 90s. So, back in November when I started logging it, I'll pull it up for you. November 20th, 2024. It was 87. So it's dropped 10 points in that time. But over a week, you can see it dropped 2 points, 3 points. It'll come down. You can see that change in a week. Sometimes you cannot see a change on the weight when you get on the scale within a week. Because, like I say, you can increase your muscle mass at the same rate you are decreasing the fat cell mass in your body. And so you can lose 1 pound of the fat cells, but gain 1 pound of muscle cells. And the scale will stay exactly the same. And if you're doing that for like 4 weeks, that's a whole month where the scale hasn't changed. But you might notice your clothing is fitting a little looser. Maybe a pair of pants isn't quite as tight. So, you'll see things change on a difference depending on which metric you're looking at. Long term, over 6 months to a year, weight may not be a bad thing to look at. This is my starting weight, this is my 3-month weight, this is my 6-month weight. And you can have a goal like that. But to keep you going, keep your consistency and persistence up, do a smaller goal. Like this week, I'm going to get my heart rate down by 1. Or this week I'm going to increase my speed by 0.1 miles an hour, or my time by 1 minute. That all adds up. So you can do it. That's the key. Just get up and get moving. All right, we're starting another cycle. We're up to a 2-degree incline. 2.8 miles an hour. 110 heart rate beats per minute. 10 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. 1.39 miles. 249 calories. So look at that. We're down to the last 10 minutes, folks. The last 10 minutes. We can do this. 10 minutes is a good thing. We've completed 30 minutes. We've only got 10 minutes left to go. We can do this. Deep breaths. Keep moving. You've got this. I've got this. We've got this. Just keep going. And if you can't do 10 minutes, do 5, call it quits. That's your day. You know, you don't have to be super speedy, super aggressive. Just get up and move. That's the key. Get up and move. Alright, we're at a 4-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour, 110 heart rate beats per minute. Deep breaths, keep moving. 8 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. 1.45 miles completed, 261 calories expended. So, again, just keep moving. That's all there is to it. Again, the treadmill is something I like because, especially when it's a hill or something, after having my episode, I do wobble a little. I lean back so I can grab onto the rail of the treadmill and help to stabilize myself and keep moving. So that's all it is. You get up, you get moving. That's the key. Get up, get moving. Alright, we have gone through a 6-degree incline. We're on the way down the hill on this cycle. It's a 4-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour, 112 heart rate beats per minute. Look at that. 2 months ago, that would have been up in the 120s. So that's a good thing. Time is 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. 1.5 something. I missed it. It spun too quick. We'll look at it here in a 1.51 miles completed. And 277 calories expended. So we've got about 7 minutes left to go. We're doing good. You can do it. Like I say, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 60 seconds. Just get up and move. That's the key. As long as you're getting up and moving, you're doing something that you may not have been doing yesterday. And as long as that's happening, the body is making adjustments. You know, like I say, the heart, the cardiovascular, the oxygenation of that blood in the cardiovascular system decreasing over time. Fat cells around the organs. It's all great because your body is fixing itself, but it can't do it alone. So the mind has to be persistent, has to be consistent. The consistency is in the book. Every time you write down something, you're being consistent about getting up and doing something. The persistence is where you make a little change. You know, oh, I'm going to go 0.1 miles an hour faster. Oh, I'm going to go a half a degree incline more. Oh, I'm going to go 60 seconds or 5 minutes longer. You know, all that is your persistence. I can do more. I can do this. So, that's the key. You know, I am quote unquote walking slow at 2.8 miles an hour, but I'm talking as well. I could probably go faster if I just sat and concentrated on breathing and getting the oxygen and everything flowing through the body. But I'm talking, I'm rambling. So, yes, I'm only going 2.8 miles an hour. However, my muscles, my organs and everything are asking for more oxygen, and I'm limiting how much they get by that talking. So the muscles are straining a little bit. You know, I do have a little bit of pain in one of the legs, but it's very tiny. So it's a good hurt type thing. So okay, we are now down to a 0-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour, 106 heart rate beats per minute. Deep breaths. Keep moving. We have 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. 1.67 miles completed. 302 calories expended. So we're doing good. We got 4 minutes left to go. Experience tells me that on this particular treadmill, which happens to be a Cybex treadmill, that at the 2-minute mark it hits its cool down phase and it'll drop me down to 0.7, 0.8 miles an hour, and then I'll bring it back up to the 2.8. Well, it does that twice. It does it at the 2-minute and the 1 minute, because it drops it down in a way to try to cool you off. So, alright, we are at 0-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour. Heart rate is waiting. We got 3 minutes, 2 seconds left to go. We've gone 1.71 miles, 309 calories expended. Heart rate is 106, and the machine just went up to a 1-degree incline. So, we've got less than 3 minutes to go. We're doing good. A 1-degree incline is roughly the equivalent of your actual body weight. 0-degree incline is a little easier than your body weight, but a 1-degree is roughly the equivalent of you fighting against your body weight on a non-moving surface. So the treadmill has the tread is moving, so a 1-degree incline is a roughly equivalent, not quite, but roughly equivalent of you just walking down a sidewalk. So, hey, look, there's the 2-minute mark. Cool down. It dropped to 0.7. We bring it back up to a 0.8. We're at 108 heart rate beats per minute. The machine did zero out the incline down to 0 from the 1-degree it was at. So we have less than 2 minutes to go. We've got 1 minute 35 seconds. We've gone 1.78 miles, 1.78 miles, and expended 320 calories. So we're doing good. It's a beautiful thing. 60 seconds, 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. Get up and get moving. That's the key. Get up and get moving. And then, like I say, I like to log it. After you've been doing it a while and you're at a comfortable position, you can probably get rid of the log, as long as you keep going and keep moving. But the log, for me at least, helps with my consistency. So we are under a minute, 0-degree incline, 2.8 miles an hour. Heart rate is, what is the heart rate? 108, we have 31 seconds left to go. We've expended 326 calories and gone 1.84 miles. So we've got 18 seconds left to go. You can do this. 18 seconds. Come on, folks. Get up, get moving. 18 seconds. We're probably down to around 10 seconds or less. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Look at that. We're done. Heart rate was 104. So that's going to be our average. 104 for the heart rate. Distance is 1.85 miles. 2.8 miles an hour. We did 329 calories. And we did 40 minutes.
Great. How much does it?
So, this has been Walking with William. You guys have done great today. Thank you for joining me on my Monday through Friday lives to keep moving. So, this is Thursday. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day.